Welcome on in, everybody, to another stream. Oh, crap. I forgot to lower the music. Welcome back to some more Last Survival. Welcome on in. How's it going, everybody? How's it going? Voided, Brother, No Wi-Fi, Frogmime, Shawnee, Albie with the bunk. Welcome on in. Val with the 7-stream streak. Let's go. So, y'all, I accidentally left the game unpaused while I was getting ready for the stream. Oh, that was a perfect shot. I'm so good at this game, guys. I'm absolutely fantastic at this game. First try. I just casually pull that out, you know. Hello, spider. I would like your string. And your spider right too would be nice. Okay, as long as there's no more creepers all over the place. But yeah, welcome on in. Welcome on in, everybody. I watched, so yesterday, so this weekend was a little messed up. Friday night, I could not go to sleep, and I went to work with absolutely zero sleep. So then I come home, I'm like, okay, I wanted to give y'all a stream on Saturday. So I was like, okay, I'll take a nap and see if I have enough energy. I didn't even have that opportunity to wake up to see how I felt. I literally just slept all the way till like 8 or 9 o'clock. And I was like, wait a minute. Crap. Because Friday, I just had a lot of stuff to do and I wanted to get it done now, which I will say, I am very happy with what I was able to get done Friday. I was able to get my dishes done, which is something that I've been needing to do. I was able to get my laundry done, which was something that I kept on getting delayed on because I need quarters because it's one of those ones that require quarters to use. So yeah, I was able to get that done and just be able to generally get some things cleaned around the apartment. So I was very happy. But yeah, Saturday was weird because I had no sleep. It was a short day at work, but like there was just weird stuff happening at work. I get home, I take a nap, I wake up, and like I stay up for like another 4 to 6 hours. I think I was up until like 3 a.m. and then I went to sleep, woke up, go to the work the next day, and then my brain's like, I really want to get a specific restaurant. I'm not gonna say what the restaurant is, just in case. But yeah, there was a restaurant that I wanted to go to, and it's a chain, and there is one here, but it's for some reason closed on the weekends and also just not very accessible right now because they're doing construction right by where the restaurant is. And it's really annoying to get to. So like it was closed and that. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take a drive out of town. And I drove an hour out of town to go to this restaurant. And I just felt like taking a drive. It was nice to be able to take a drive down the highway. You know? You wanted Taco Bell? No, Taco Bell's really... I can walk to Taco Bell. I can walk to Taco Bell. I was going to do laundry yesterday. We went to the river for 4 hours instead. That's fair. But yeah, no. Yeah, so then I come back home. I like hang out in a VC for an hour, and then I go watch the Backrooms. That was an experience. Doxing Mig right now? Dang. He's in Boston Trust. Actually, no. Mom Donnie is actually my mayor. So yeah, I'll give you a couple guesses where I'm from. Nah, I'm just kidding. But Mom Donnie is my mayor. I'm not from New York. I've never been to New York. It is very windy today. Holy crap. Wow. Okay. I don't know if you saw my blinds like move. It schmooved. It's peach season. Mario would agree that it's always peach season. Yep. But yeah, also, new MIG. Hold on, I'll pull up the new MIG right now. The new MiG for Lunar Phase and SBK Season 3 has been revealed. It is Cowboy MiG. Yes. I guess I'll reveal the voice here too. This is how I'm going to be talking for quite a while. At least in character. I don't know. Maybe it'll bleed into just my everyday speech. But yeah. Space Cowboy. Yeehaw! Yeehaw. But yes, he's a very bubbly character. He's all about adventure. He's also a bounty hunter. So, you know. Yeah, so his hat's missing. Don't worry about that. He will eventually get his hat. Apparently they have a hat, a cowboy hat in Lunar Phase that they're bringing over from like the Waste SMP, I think. So I'm gonna be wearing that for the time being, but I actually have an idea for a proper hat, and I have someone that I'm gonna hopefully be able to commission for it, to be able to make it in Blockbench and such, because he's pretty good at that stuff. Bounty hunter mention? A bounty hunter, yes. Bounty hunter, yeah. So yeah, oh man, we've been actually doing a lot of planning for the next season. It's so freaking exciting. So freaking exciting. Once again, we are gonna be in that phase of between seasons where I know things and I can't let you all know things and spoil the surprise. I'm not even telling Stolas things. Usually I would tell him, like, I think I told him, like, immediately once I got partnered up with Legs that I was partnering up with Legs. Like, he's hunting down Kale for blowing up Beefton. Well, not for blowing up Beef. What? I didn't say anything. Yeah, Cowboy Mig doesn't know about that. Kale has his hat SMH. Yeah, but don't you think having like an actual hat that like goes over top that's able to be 3D and like fully, that's gonna be cool. That'd be cool. But yeah, so yeah, I'm getting to work. I want to do more planning, but we're still figuring certain things out before we could get started. But like Island Partner and I, we've established a pretty fun story. I will say this, it's very fun planning a story like that is like a collaborative, like this is how we get here, this is where we're going, and this is how the story is gonna go. Because we just kind of bounce ideas off of each other. And what's really cool about the way we're doing next season is that there's going to be so much improv in the storytelling. I have like this idea of how we're going to do, like, because we're going to have moments where we're going to have flashbacks of our history as like before we arrived on the next season. And it's a very fun idea, and I can't wait to execute on it because it's gonna be both silly and also a fun like storytelling challenge, I'd say. Beefton -3 to me is like Space Bucky's. Beefton Co. keeps buying new dwarf planets whenever they blow up. That's why it's 3. Said he has a custom model hat for Skysing. Yeah. But yeah, no, but like I'm very excited for next season. I just want it to be the date. Like we have a tentative date planned, and I've just been thinking about that date all like since we kind of coined it. Like obviously we're still planning some stuff out. But yeah, it's just got me excited for the next SBK meeting. But yeah, it's been nice though, because like this time in between seasons, there's actually stuff happening for me. Like Lunar Phase, I'm very excited for Lunar Phase. I don't know if y'all saw, but there was a trailer that released for lunar phase. I think I could. I'll post the link in the chat. So yeah, that's the trailer. It is very cool. Definitely check it out when y'all have the chance. Oh, I just realized I've had this up the whole time. Oops. I just realized I had that up. I really hope I didn't accidentally. Okay, I didn't spoil anything. Are you gonna do videos for Lunar Phase or stick to stream only? It being the Cowboy Mig's origin story, I'm very much gonna be focused on videos. Videos are gonna be the big thing because I'm going to have a very specific like idea. So the idea for Lunar Phase is that this Mig, this Cowboy Mig, decides that he wants to forge his own path and he no longer wants to be part of the collective. So he faces the Admiral. He faces the Admiral and tells him, I'm heading out. And he leaves. So this is a Mig who knows nothing about the Mig Clone War saga. Like, he does not know anything about 61. All he knows is that 61 is like some redstone engineer who makes farms. If you gave him Origin and made it stream only, I would have to kill you or something. Yeah. But yeah, he's gonna get picked up. So he arrives at Lunar Phase. So he just picks a random world and decides to go to it. I guess so. It's a meetup spot. It's a meetup spot. It's the closest spot that a certain friend he's waiting for to pick him up so that they can start, because he wants to do bounty hunting as a sort of way to start, because he likes the idea of being able to travel around the world, meet people, get tasks done, and make money while he's at it. And one of his friends is a bounty hunter that he knows. So he's like, hey, can I partner up with you? I'm doing my own thing now. I'm not doing this other thing that I was doing before. So let's go do that. So he has to wait for a month, because that's how long the server lasts, for him to for this certain friend to arrive, because even though he's close, space is huge. So like traveling. So yeah, he's waiting for this friend, and this friend has things ready for him, like a hat, like a custom made hat that he showed him. He's like, oh, okay, custom hat. And then yeah, and then you'll see what happens once the friend does arrive. But yes, something about we would send Solus on a bounty for your head. Yeah, blocks aren't aerodynamic, built to fail. Well, aerodynamics doesn't matter in space, though. Really, not that much. Aerodynamics does not matter at all in space. Actually, it matters. I'm running in circles. Oh God. Okay. We'll get started in just a minute. It's yap time. Man, if I knew it was gonna be yapping this much, I would have started with some MCCI parkour. Honestly. Lunar SMP ending transition into SBK season 3 is a Kale voicer. Yeah, hey dude, sorry I couldn't pick you up. It got way busy with starts breaking up. Sammy explosion. Anyways, you figure it out. Bye. This is when you're trying to land them on a planet after being in space. This is why they crash. People like you. Okay, yeah, that's fair. Oh wait. Oh, I forgot I was in this update. Oh, I haven't seen these guys before. Wait a minute. I've never seen these guys before. Hi there. Look at you. I wish I had a saddle right now. I would totally use a saddle right now. Can I get you? Ah, whatever. Who cares? Aerodynamic schmear on my mamics. Don't listen to me. I say things just to say things sometimes, you know. I like just yapping. Just like yapping my yapper. Speaking of Kale Hamron. How's it going, Stars? How's it going, Era? We were just talking about the Cowboy Mig. And how Lunar Phase is basically going to be the Cowboy Mig's origin story. And how he meets up with a certain someone who's going to be a very important character. And I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm going to be talking like this as Cowboy Mig. I decided to make, I made the accent a lot heavier when I initially started creating the character. But I realized if I'm going to be talking like that character for hours on end, and basically for a whole year, I'm going to need to soften it up a little bit so that I can at least, you know, keep up without it getting too annoying. But at the same time, I'm wondering, am I going to get this accent permanently? What? The subathon that's killed the Kale clone? 6-7? 6-7? I don't know why I didn't take that with. Dang it. I hope this permanently affects your real life speech. I hope it does. I think it'd be kind of funny if I just started developing this sort of accent and just doesn't stop. Because then I go home and I'm like, hey, Mom. Hey, Stolas. And they're like, what the hell? Why are you talking like that? That's the thing, too. My island partner also has to try and keep up the accent. But there's something about the character that they're gonna sometimes slip up, and I'll be like, why are you talking like that? I think I need to breed more of these cows. I already feel like, I just need, you know what I need? I need a big field, you know, with a farmhouse, and I need a bunch of horses. I feel like an area like over there. Maybe that's not big enough. I feel like eventually I want Cowboy Mig to be here, but then again, the way I have the character written, he's probably not going to be in Last Survival like ever. I don't think he's ever going to be in Last Survival. Unfortunately. At least for the next couple years. Because I have a big plan for the characters, and Cowboy Mig is one of them. I've got a big plan for him. He's going to be very important going down the line. I forgot what the bit was, but it was like before that meme existed, so I don't know. My family visits and I suddenly get my accent back for at least a week after they leave. Yeah. Albie once started doing a southern accent for a bit with my arrows, and I had to stop myself because it was genuinely getting me. Oh God, I was just reading that comment, and it came naturally to me. You know, I wasn't even like trying to do the accent; it just happened. What the heck is going on? I'm trying to stop it, but I can't. I can't stop it. I got turned British for 24 hours before. That was scary. Yeah, when I go back to California, my California is gonna come back. It's gonna be hella weird. I haven't said hella in a long time. That is a California thing. It just got spread around, it seems like. he can crash into last survival and just immediately get me out of here. I want off this darn dust ball. I keep accidentally going Long Islander because a lot of my classmates are from there. Yeah, that's fair. I go to New York. Start talking like this. I got shot 6 times in the back of a yellow cab. I would love to blame the whole people in my brain thing, but it was not. I'm just built badly. I'm built different, but like incorrectly. I'm built wrong. Learning English from YouTube, the internet, made me really good at imitating accents. That's okay. That's fair. Yeah. Yeah, it's like me learning little bits of Spanish from working in fast food. Tres papas grandes, porfa. I got used to saying porfa that I forgot that the whole thing was por favor. But like everybody, whenever they say please, they don't say the whole thing. They say porfa. Bruh. But like, yeah, like little things like that. I was just imitating people around me. Meant to click bonk, not bruh. I'll be mentally blocked from pressing bonk. Because that's Albie's thing. The only guy I know? Are you also Albie? I don't know why I went back there. Oh wait, yeah, I wanted to grab a couple of decoration things. Brain's not braining. I should say what I'm doing so that y'all can remind me what I'm doing. Unless you all also forget, which is also a possibility. I wish I was cool as Albie. Dang. Albie, you've got that cool factor that no one can replicate. You're them. Wah, 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 wah. Let's grab some of these. Some of this. Some of this. I want more decoration blocks, though. I think I want to just do dandelions. And heck, why don't we have birch saplings in the pots? I wish Albie was cooler. Dang, shots fired. I'm so getting sick. Oh no! Acquire the Supergirl movie and watch it soon? Yeah, I definitely want to watch it. Definitely want to watch it. Okay, we have some of these. Some of these and some of these. Oh yeah, do I got... Wait. Oh, okay, I do. Okay, I do. Bonk. I'm getting bonked. Slash ban voided. Reason mean to me. You're already cool. Just be cooler. Shots fired. Grazed target, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea. I wasted 2K all because I accidentally clicked the wrong one. That's unfortunate. See, it's just coming naturally to me. I'm not even trying. It just happens. Blah 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 blah. 360 boat. Oh, heck yeah. Oh my god, I'm so good at video games, guys. I'm so good at freaking video games, man. So freaking good at video games. But yeah, I'm super, super, super excited for July. July is going to be a fun month. It's going to be hot, though. That's the one thing. I was seeing the weather forecast for the 4th of July weekend. I think, is 4th of July on a weekend this weekend? Yes, it's on a Saturday this weekend. I was looking at the forecast. We're going to hit 80s, which is not as high as other people, but like that's the hottest it's going to be. It's the hottest it's been this year. So like it's going to be suffering for me up in here. There's a chance that I just don't stream this Friday again, just because Fridays have been cursed for me for some reason. Fridays have just been straight up cursed. Fridays have just been straight up cursed because something happens that prevents me from streaming. 90s this weekend over here. Oh, good luck. Good freaking luck. I'm also low on funds this week, so it's like I can't afford to pay for an AC unit that goes on my window. And the worst thing too is about like I don't have that many windows to put ACs in, and the one window that would work properly is here. And having like a big AC unit that's like blasting right towards my mic would kind of suck. Not gonna lie, that would kind of suck. I need to buy Ren Fair tickets. That sounds fun. Yeah, I like, despite the fact that I don't have a lot of contrast in color, I use the shape of this to actually add contrast and kind of shading in color. Go to Ren Fair, it's fun. Yeah. But yeah, oh yeah, okay. Something I need to note for this stream, I forgot to say it, but I was having weird internet issues. I suddenly randomly disconnected in a VC, and it took like 5 minutes for my internet to come back. And then I've also been having weird internet issues while I was parkouring on MCCI today. So like, if stream gets a little borked, I'm sorry. And if it gets too bad, if it gets bad enough that I just constantly disconnect, I will have to stop. But like, right now it's doing fine. So like, I haven't been thinking about it, but then I remembered my internet was being funky. I just remembered. I was like, I had a failed run. I was going to get an expert completion, but then the game lagged. And instead of resetting my timer back, when it jumped me back, it just kept on going. And it reset me back so far that making up the lost time would have meant I would have not gotten the expert completion. So like, it was so annoying. Because like legit, I would have gotten that expert completion because I was doing so well. So I'm a little upset. I'm a little salty about that. Very salty about that. But yes, I want to figure out, okay, so today we're going to get the roof done and we're going to get an interior done. So of course, we're probably going to start with the roof. I'm going to put these decoration blocks in the double chest. So yeah, we have dark oak for like the furniture. So like tables and chairs and I guess couches and such. And then we have these little decorative things to add little other bits of decorations. We're probably going to use like, we're probably going to use the trapdoors as like shelves and stuff. Go to Ren Fair. It's fun. That's the thing though. I feel like I need to have a costume for Ren Fair, and I don't really do costumes and stuff. I'm really low on funds, and driving out to the location just doesn't seem feasible for me at the current moment. Most people don't dress up. Oh, okay. I see. So yeah, we're gonna have bedroom here. We'll have the bed here. Dressing up usually isn't much. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I also just right now can't really feasibly just go out to just drive out of town that far right now. All right, so I'm trying to think of like what I want to make the roof out of. Oh yeah, and then I have the floors too. Of the lower floor. Yeah. Okay, we'll figure that out. Yeah, I'm trying to think of what I want to make the floors the roof out of. I'll give you a ride. No. Just for this time. How's it going? Welcome on in. How's it going, Twixie? I'm driving my friend group and we're splitting gas-ish. I have to drive. So, like, I'm not contributing gas money, but the other two will be. Gotcha. Yeah, but yeah, that sounds fun. Yeah, but this summer is definitely going to be a lot of fun. And then in August, at about like I think what was it, the 19th? I think. Yeah, August 19th. I'm gonna be flying back home to California to be with family and such. Yeah, so I'm gonna be gone for like a week. So I'll do a Monday stream on the 17th, and then Wednesday, Friday, Monday. Basically, I'm gonna be gone from the 19th to the 26th, and then the 27th, I'm taking a day off from work because I'm gonna be getting home very late from flying all day. Because I'm basically gonna be flying pretty much. I'm gonna be out of the airport basically the whole day because I have like a layover at one of the airports because my local airport only goes to one place. Unfortunately. And I would drive to the other airport, but it's like it's a long ways, and I'm not a big fan of leaving my car somewhere super super unfamiliar and not near home just in case. So, yeah, I'd rather have it at the local airport and be at least somewhat close to home. You know, at least in the same town as home. So, that makes things a little easier. But yeah, I'm very excited. Very excited. Okay. But yeah, what should I make the roof out of? Okay, let's lay out our options here. We have this. I don't think I want to do like regular stone, but yeah, we also have dark oak. We also have pale oak. Let's see. Let's turn this into this. Stone brick lining. Stone brick lining. Yeah, that sounds good. Sandstone. I don't have a lot of sandstone though. That's the thing. Unless I made, I could make the roof out of slabs. Like sand ocean right there. I don't want to break the ocean here. I don't want to break the sand here. I want to keep it as is over here. Like I don't want to desecrate this land. I would have to go back to my sand collecting spot, which is really, really far right now and isn't exactly accessible, unfortunately. Deep ocean. This is all gravel here, though. I mean, I guess, yeah, over here, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Man, I cannot wait for poplar wood, honestly. Deoceanization. I could do dark oak, like... Oh, shoot. My God, that scared me, actually. I just heard footsteps. There was no sound. there was no sound. It was just from them. It was just footsteps. Oh, there's pale oak saplings. Are you telling me I should use pale oak? Should I use pale oak? Yo, should I use pale oak?
Huh?
I asked that question very clearly. You're not very helpful at all, honestly.
Huh? Huh?
Okay, I think I know what I want to do then. I think stone bricks. Stone brick slabs. With a dark oak log lining. I think I made too much dark oak slabs.
Huh?
Bam. Okay. Oh, I gotta start recording. Oops, 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 oops. I just realized. I should start recording. Probably a good idea. Okay. I think I like it. I think I like it. And then I have an idea for what I'm gonna do there. Okay. So we're gonna grab this, and we're gonna grab some cut sandstone. We're gonna head back up. Bam, bam, bam. Then cut these. Let's see. How does that look? Yes. Bop. Ooh, okay. This is gonna be actually kind of rough. Because I need stone brick slabs here. Let's just see how that looks. Oh, I should probably sleep. Okay, I have an idea what I'm gonna do with those. So I don't like being able to see the bottom of the stems. Bop, 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 bop. Oh wait, I still need to get this part done. Boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Oh wait, not yet. Yeah, I want to make more. What's crack a lagging my king? you good? It's doing quite well, thank you very much. We are in a quite pleasant day here today at the MIG. What about you, my fine fellow? My good friend. Being quite hip with the kids right now? Don't. You don't. It's fine. We're all just chilling, gang. We're chill maxing. Right now I'm build maxing. Six, 7, am I right, guys? Are you okay? Do we need to call a hospital? I'm totally okily dokily paral. What? Huh? Guys, I think Water Ghost might need some help. Okay. Bedroom. Let's go. Okay. I really wanted to make a doorway, and I just wanted to see how I would be able to do it. Okay. We're getting close. We're getting close. Like, this exterior wise, this house is done. Exterior wise, yeah. Take a look at that. We're doing really well we're doing super good right now. Oh, jeez. You ran into me. All right. Beautiful. So yeah, now what I want to do is, first of all, let's get stuff away. Also, yeah, okay, I want a door. I want a door. That's what I need. Yeah, and then, oh shoot. What? Okay, I guess. Yeah, that's the best. That's the best we could do. Okay, yeah, I don't want those gaps there. Those gaps would, no. Well, yeah. So we got an interior here, but okay, now, yeah, we actually have to make a proper interior. Mind the gap. Yep. Oh. I don't know what I just put in there, but it's not at all what I was trying to. But yeah. Bop, bop. Bop, bop.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Actually, we're gonna put this here. I'm gonna organize it this way so that I remember what to grab. But yeah, we're gonna fix up the floor here by just getting rid of all this.
Huh? Huh?
Where did that even come from? Like, I generally only saw Milkman saying in
Huh?
when he had his eye shop, and now I'm starting to question where it came from. What? What?
Huh?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Uh-huh.
Mind the gap thing. I honestly have no idea.
Uh-huh. Huh?
Think. Oh yeah. Okay. I think what I want to do is have.
Huh?
Oh. Oh. Piece away. There we go.
Uh-huh.
So I had the floor here. Kinda.
Huh? Uh-huh.
Yeah. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Good start. I'm gonna put the So yeah, this here is gonna be Dokmig's just house. This is gonna be where Dokmig's I almost Dokmig lives. Oh my god. Why was that so hard to say? This is where Dokmig lives. He's out by the beach. And obviously, Dokmig doesn't have that much doke in his house, but I did want to have a little bit of doke, actually, because, like, obviously,
Huh?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
But yes, this is Dokmig's house. But yes, now let's take some of these, and then also we're gonna craft more stuff. I'm gonna.
Huh? 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 Huh?
Bop, 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 bop. Alright, we have ads in just a minute. It's going to be 3 minutes of ads to get rid of the pre ads so anybody coming into the stream doesn't get immediately bombarded with a bunch of ads. So yeah, grab a snack. Oh my god, why? Why? Oh wait, shoot, it was turning all of them into... Ah, crap. I didn't realize it was refilling my inventory. Dang it. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. It's fine. All right. That's a lot. All right, we got ads in progress. We'll pause for the ads. But yeah, I have a couple ideas of what I wanted to do. What I want to do for decorations and such. Whoa. Ugh. And then, yeah, after that, we need to make a pier. And I might need to grab more materials for that. Might need to grab more materials for that. Yeah, luckily today's actually a cooler day. And it kind of just feels like calm before the inevitable storm. Because, yeah, it's going to get hot. And I'm not excited for it to get that hot. But yeah, oh man, I'm very, 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 very. I'm very happy with this. I'm always glad to make another build on this world, and sometimes I just make a build way outside of the main area because I just feel like it. But that's the thing about this world is I just get to do whatever I want. I get to do whatever I want, where I want it, when I want it. You know, with a project like Lunar Phase or Skyblock Kingdoms, you know, there's a tighter window or a time frame of things, and it gives me less room to like just do random stuff on the side. You know, I gotta get rid of this at some point. I will. I always found homes interesting like this, where like one entrance on the side is on like the higher part of a hill. So like you start on the second floor and then you have a stairwell down into the first floor type thing. I always thought they were interesting. But yeah. All right, we're back from the ads. But yeah, let's get started. First of all, I think what I want, starting here. I have an idea. Okay, this is just gonna be a temporary staircase for just getting up here. Not sure if I'm a big fan of how much that sticks out. Yeah, okay, that works. Oh man, I wish I had a carpet here. Then we'll have a little table here. Then I'll make another crafting bench. All right, yeah, I was gonna make some trap doors made of
Huh? Uh-huh. 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 Huh?
okay. Ideas, ideas, ideas. First of all, we're gonna do this. Yeah, okay, that looks cool. Then here we're gonna have hmm. You have 2 accounts, right? Yeah, yeah, I do.
Huh? Uh-huh. Huh? 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 Huh?
What's the name of the second one? For reasons, it's M1GYT.
Uh-huh. Huh? 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 Huh?
Got a nice little bedroom here with a nice view out into the area. Trying to find like a good painting. Yeah. How's it going, Kidda Bear? Welcome on in. We're just doing the last little bit of decorations on our brand new house. Terracotta floors, yum, yeah. So yeah, this is the bedroom over here. Got some pretty cool stuff. Got a nice view out into the ocean. So yeah, right here, living area. I think I might make a dining table, yeah. It's going to be offset because it's not going to be very big. I don't really have a lot of space for a dining table, unfortunately. It's rough. It's rough. I could do this. It's a really short dining table, but or a really thin dining table, but it's gonna make ego. You know, I'm gonna make this like the old apartment I lived at, where I'm just gonna have like a counter that people sit at. So I'll have 2 chairs here. So yeah, so like do the cooking here, cutting here, and then give them the food here. Yeah, okay, that works. That works just fine. There we go. Okay, we got something here. Very nice. But yeah, this is our home here. Completely finished. And then we've just got a pier to make. Just got a pier. So are we getting the Doke Big interior decoration show? Soon. Never. I'm like only kind of just figuring out what the heck I'm doing with interior design. I'm just doing ideas and hoping they work. I think I'm gonna make one more barrel. Yeah.
Huh? Uh-huh.
All right. So yeah, that's the that's the end of the house. The house is complete. I'm very, very happy with how this turned out.
Uh-huh.
And we've got a completed interior and everything. Heck yeah.
Huh?
Oh, wait a minute. I just realized you're going to be able to watch the sunrise.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. I actually don't want a pier now. Like, I'd rather just fish from here. So I think I'm just gonna have like a chair here.
Uh-huh.
Like a little armchair.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
With like, okay, so I'm gonna get a fence.
Huh? Huh? Uh-huh. Huh? Uh-huh. Huh?
Instead of having sand here, I'll just make it all out of sandstone.
Huh?
Actually, this can be sand.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me. No, please don't get in my way.
Huh? Huh?
Actually, yeah, maybe this part be sand.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know you like my house. It's cool
Huh?
and everything. You're in my shot, though.
Uh-huh.
Oh, crap. Can I just remake that into the pot? Okay, perfect. Okay, and then we're gonna do bamboo here and birch sapling here. Seven stream streak for Valiant Heart. Dang, squatters trying to steal a MIG's home. Yeah, exactly. They're always trying to friggin'. I guess my house. It's just. I guess I should take it as a compliment. My house is just. The house is just too nice. Okay. And that's the house. You know what? I'm gonna be extremely lazy. You guys are gonna hate me for how lazy I'm gonna be. Well, actually, I'm not gonna put all of that. I'm gonna put this stuff just in here. This stuff I'm gonna take with me because I want to have dark oak logs just on hand and stuff. Like, there's gonna be a heat wave over here. Yeah, we're getting our heat wave right at 4th of July. Right at 4th of July, we're getting a heat wave. Right at the start of 4th of July, we're getting a heat wave. We're having so much fun over here. Just gonna put this in here for now. But yeah, okay, that is our home. I would do freaking rain, man. I'm not gonna do a recording just yet. Sign of the times. Yep, unlurk because I'm invested. Yeah, but let me get. I'll give a grand tour once we've once the rain is cleared. I'm just gonna sit here and just admire it, and also stop the recording. LS _7 _vacation home 1. Okay, 2. Okay, yeah. I just want to make sure I write them out the same. Organizationally, I like having things like consistent. Organizationally, I love having things consistent because it just makes my life a whole lot easier. But yeah, I'm very happy with this. Holy crap. Are you kidding me? I swear, I update mods and then just all the controls just free cam, free cam. Heck yeah. Heck freaking yeah. Very happy with this. Honestly, with how quickly we got this done, I'm itching for some MCCI parkour. I'm honestly probably gonna switch over just to yap with y'all. It's 93 degrees over here. What's like, well, is that like, are you in a heat wave right now, or is that, I don't know if, like, cause some people like I have family that lives in places that are like 90 degrees is like the norm. It really depends. Cause like 90 degrees for some places is like, this is miserable because there's no infrastructure to make it like comfortable. While other places it's like 93 degrees. Yeah, it's hot outside, but you step inside here and the AC is freaking amazing. 110 is normal over here. That's really, I mean, if it's for summer, like a heat wave summer, yeah, that makes sense. But like heat wave for sure. Okay. Yeah. Because some people like here, 80 degrees is a heat wave over here because it's generally a lot cooler in my area because we're high elevation and it's the type of place that gets snow. Nope, regular summer. What, you live in Arizona or something? Because that sounds like Arizona to me. Because Arizona is like ridiculous. You don't have to tell me. You don't actually have to tell me if it is or not. But yeah, that sounds like Arizona to me. Or just any place in the South, really. Like Texas. Louisiana, but it's worse because of the air quality. Oh, yeah. Louisiana. Yeah, Louisiana really gets the brunt of, like, really bad weather. That area there. Do you guys get tornado? I guess that's a stupid question. You guys get tornadoes over there, I'm pretty sure. Unless I'm wrong. Or hurricanes. Hurricanes, not tornadoes. Hurricanes. Illinois here. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. We don't get NATOs, yeah. I'm guessing hurricanes though is the thing. 'Cause yeah. Unless you're like, unless it's a little too far. Want to go hurricane so I can get another hurricane party? Is flooding an issue there? I'd assume so. Because you're just so low that like, yeah. Especially in New Orleans. It's under sea level. Yeah. Yeah. I know there were some spots back home because I lived really close to the coast, like beaches and everything. You could see the ocean, the Pacific Ocean from where I was. It's basically like this. You look, you could go to the beach and then you look out and there's just nothingness. Like this. Like you go you go out and maybe there's an island in the distance. Like you go you know. But like, yeah, it's nothingness. But yeah, no, there were some spots in the town that I lived in that was like below sea level. So like, if there was ever a tsunami, that would be ground zero for just complete annihilation. which would have absolutely sucked. Just air, straight air, sea, and occasionally the random ship. Yeah. Yeah, the coastal areas. Those are fun. Those are fun. But I'm guessing you're seeing the Gulf of Mexico, really. That's if I'm remembering my geography correctly, you're staring right into the Gulf. But yeah. All right. We're going to do a little bit of a video tour. I mean, it's more like late. I don't even know how to say that. I'll figure that out later. We're going to record something real quick. All right. The sun's rising. This is technically the back of the house. This is just the entrance from the main land. So this is the house right here. I really like the mixture of sandstone and the stripped birch wood. I think it's a very nice complementary texture. But you head inside here. You have a kitchen here and everything. You got barrels up here. I definitely didn't just dump stuff. But yeah, you have tables here. This is sort of like just a counter table. I didn't have enough room for like a full dining table. So yeah, it's a nice little vacation home. It's nothing too crazy. But yeah, you go through here and this is the bedroom. You could see out into the ocean. You can see the sunrise here. It's really, really nice. So yeah, I've got a lot of natural stuff. We got leaves kind of coming out. We have a bunch of plants and pots and stuff. You know, I want to possibly add like one of those decorated pots for sure, like the little decorations on it. But yes, you go over here. There's a big stairwell going down to the first floor. Here, I really like having like a big open stairwell where you're able to see up into the second floor, and like you could see down onto the first floor. You can see someone standing over there. I like those type of stairways. But yes, over here is kind of like a living room. You have a TV here, you know, just kind of a lounge area. And then you go out here and you can have a seat right here looking out into the ocean. But yeah, and then this side is the house, the big look into the house. And yeah, I'm really, really happy with how this house turned out. And it's a nice little vacation spot. You know, some people just need a little vacation. So we're just gonna be out here fishing, just thinking about life, you know, just all that stuff. Cause you know, I was pretty instrumental in the defeat of 621. So I'm kind of I just wanted to be able to relax because I had a big task, you know, getting Mig Omega out, you know, with the big booms. You know, I like my big booms, but you know, after all the explosion and the loudness, you know, I need some quiet in the sea air. So yeah, I'm very happy with this. I have more I want to record later, but that'll be for later. Parkour skills might not be perfect. Oh. We're about to do some parkour. So yeah, that is going to be it for Last Survival today. I wanted to just get this done. That's what I wanted to get done. And then I'm going to get a video together by next week. You're going to like this. It's going to be a little bit. Thank you for the bonk. Yeah, we're going to be doing that. So finishing the vacation. I'm going to change the title to MCI Parkour. I want experts. Yeah. Also, I'm not sorry for giving you an existential crisis. That one didn't give me an existential crisis. It just unlocked my brain. How many of y'all have seen the backrooms? Just a raise of hands. Me? I want to talk about the backrooms while we do this parkour. I want to talk about it. I don't know a lot about the lore. I know practically nothing about the lore. I practically knew nothing going into it. And I had such an interesting thing about it. There was such an interesting thing about the, about it, right? So, like, I'm gonna put this up. I got distracted. Okay. There was something interesting about it that like the idea of the backrooms being this sort of thing that copies memory but is flawed in its in its perception of the memory and how it plays on the fact that humans are always add their own biases to things, and because they do, the information gets muddled until it completely breaks down. And I like how it plays on the fickleness of human memory and how like you can remember important things, but the small details make up the whole. And the more you forget those small details, the more distorted this image of reality becomes, right? And this sort of play on memory, it got me thinking about memory and why certain things stick with us as well. And how you will see everyday things and not consider how strange they can be, or even that you considered them strange but didn't realize it until you actually started thinking about it, and you're thinking, why did that stick out to me so much, right? So like, I still remember my first memory as like a child. I was like 2 years old, and the first memory was actually like a nightmare. It was actually like a nightmare. So I was, my first memory was a nightmare in one of my aunt's house, right? And the thing about the house that they lived in is that it was super, super weird, but I never really thought about it until now. So like, it was, most of the house was entirely on the second floor. There was a garage on the bottom level. But the weird thing about it is that there was a room on the garage level, and that's where my cousin stayed. And it was just this one room, and it was a really tiny room, didn't have any windows or anything. It was basically just I don't even know what the room was for, but like, it was his bedroom. And then the upstairs was like tall ceilings, narrow like hall with like rooms sectioned off, with the kitchen in the back, a kitchen / dining room. And then like next to it was the stairwell, and it's like this weird narrow stairwell. It was one of those stairwells that's like this creepy basement stairwell, you know? It was super weird. And then the bedrooms were also weird. There was 2 bedrooms, and in between them was a bathroom. And yeah, it was like, yeah, there's 2 entrances to the bathroom. So it was like, if someone was in there, like, it was, yeah, it's kind of awkward. It's kind of a weird setup. But yeah, the layout of the house was super strange. And my little 2-year-old brain must have picked up on the weird pattern of the house, because I had a nightmare about it, and it was just, the nightmare, there wasn't like anything particular about it that was specifically like a big monster, scary monster. It was just a vibe, right? Like, I looked up and the ceilings got taller. I had this eerie feeling that there was someone following me, and there was no one else in the house. It was just me. So I'm running around looking for somebody, and then I wake up and I go to one of my parents, who's like laying on the couch, and like telling them about the scary dream, and that's my first memory. And for the longest time, I never understood why this stood out to me so much. And it was just because my expectations of reality had already started to break down in that particular instance. I didn't understand it at the time, but this idea of like humans loving the structure, and when the structure changes or something breaks down, when something in your reality breaks down and it's not actually what's real and what is, you know, gonna happen each time in reality, it kind of messes with your head, you know? And that's why a lot of times, like, when people have their perception of reality changed, or someone tries to change it, a lot of times they just can't accept it because they're just so used to one way of life or what they're given, that trying to break out of that box to understand reality in a bigger capacity. Because in all reality, humans' understanding of reality is like a box. You can make that box grow. You can shift where the box is, but at the end of the day, human perception of reality will always be a box that's going to be confined and not showing you the whole picture, you know? And I feel like that's something that the Backrooms kind of touches on, is that your perception of reality is extremely flawed. And that's that the Backrooms is kind of escape of like memory, of human memory, of how flawed it is, and the box that you go in, and how you can end up running in circles because you try and find the safe way, and then the safe way ends up leading you back to where you are. And it's only once you push through those things that you can kind of unlock a little bit more of yourself and accept more of yourself and learn more and grow as a person. But the more you try and find that safe way back, the more you're going to be put back into those cycles that kept you in a cage. And that's like, I only watched it once, and that already kind of like made me think so much about that. Obviously, some of it is tangentially related, but it led me down like kind of a rabbit hole of thinking about these things that I kind of never really thought about. And it was just, the information was always there, but I just never knew what to do with that information. It was just kind of, it just kind of happened. Like, it's such a strange thing to think about. Such a strange thing to think about. Lady Blossom, welcome on in. How's it going? We're doing some NCCI parkour. I wanna restart. Yeah, we're talking about the Backrooms. But yeah, I love this sort of thing about how like the deeper levels you go into the Backrooms, and this is the idea of like the more you try to remember certain details, the more the memory kind of breaks down and gets distorted, because we have our biases and stuff. And our brains kind of just fill in the holes of information when we recall things, because we're not going to remember every little detail. We're only going to remember key things that we were focusing on, because in reality, when there's an event happening, whether it be just a conversation or something even larger, like something traumatic, your brain doesn't remember every detail of what is happening in that room or in that event. You're only remembering what you could focus on, you know? And then as soon as that memory goes by, you could only remember the things you could focus on. So sometimes you'll miss things. And if, like, that's why perception is a very important thing to think about, because, like, you're gonna, as soon as you start, as soon as you actually get perspectives from other people about something, that's where the picture gets fuller. And that's why having people around you that can give you that perspective in a lot of different ways is very important. Because if you live life looking through it through your own eyes only, you're only going to understand what you know. But you're never going to get a full picture of something. And that's why perspective is important, because the more perspectives you have, the better understanding of a situation that you have. You know, and that's if you can, that's only if also, if the person giving you the information is also being honest with you. Oh my god, he's Socrates? I'm gonna call myself that. Ah, dang it. But yeah, it's just a lot to think about, because it plays on memory, perception, the cycles you're trapped in as a person. Like Clark can't accept any fault through anything. So like the pirate Clark, you know, as soon as Clark kind of accepts, you know, shows mercy and tries to understand something from another perspective, the darkest parts of Clark doesn't want that, because then that means he has to confront his reality and the fact that maybe he doesn't have the details. Maybe he put himself in the situation that he is in, you know? And only by accepting that, the darkest parts of him are upset, because that means that he has to actually do the work to make improvements rather than just be because he's like, oh, I'm just wired that way. And that's another way of just skirting responsibility for the things that he's done. And this is the thing. I love exploring human psychology. It's such an interesting thing because you can discern patterns. People can be erratic, but there's still patterns in behavior that can lead you to understand. Like, maybe you can't predict what they'll do, but once they've done it, you can understand why they've done it or where it's coming from, you know? And that's what's interesting because there's so many things that, like, just... There's answers, but there's also, like, still many questions. That's why he bites... Yeah, that's why he bites him. Because Clark showed mercy and was you know... trying to accept things within himself, but Pirate Clark doesn't want that because that's the part that wants to skirt responsibility and wants to place blame onto others, because placing blame onto others is easy. It's easy to do that because then you could live your whole life thinking that nothing that happens to you is your fault. It's everybody else's fault, you know? And at the end of the day, you know, yeah, certain things happen to you and it's unfair. It's something that shouldn't have happened to you. But there are plenty of other things in life where you're going to have to understand that it is on you. And it is on you to make the important decisions, and you can't let those decisions weigh on other people. And that's something that I find so freaking interesting about this. Aw, man, the platform disappeared right when I went to jump, so. I think I need a break. Sorry. It's a lot, but like that's why I enjoy that movie so much, because it gets you talking and it gets you thinking. Like, it's less so a horror movie than it is a psychological thriller. Like, and I love movies that do that kind of make you think. And there's something below the surface. Like, you could have all the things, like, you could say so much. You could have so much in dialogue, but it's what's behind that dialogue that really makes the story interesting. I think that's why it's peak. Like, yeah, the lore is cool and all. Like, all the stuff with, like, async and everything, like, and how that was brought over, and the found footage stuff at the beginning and in the middle is really sick. But, like, the overarching, like, themes of human psychology and the cycles that we continue and how easy it is to kind of blame everybody else for all the problems that you've created yourself. And this sort of idea of human memory being flawed. And it's kind of represented in that the night that Clark got kicked out of his house, you know, because his memory of it, and like his memory of it is flawed, and he's remembering something and he's feeling feelings that he probably did feel, but his perception is all wrong because clearly something happened, you know, that he was withholding, or he just wasn't cognizant of, or he just didn't want to accept. And it's probably more so he realized that he was in the wrong in this situation, and that's why he had to leave. But he couldn't accept that anything was his own fault. I wouldn't call this the most crazy film analysis. Like, I think it's all there when you're watching it. It's all there, you know? I think it could go deeper, but like, this is just to me what I see in it and what I understand from it. And obviously I also watched a ton of videos on it, and that kind of like adds to the like analysis. But like, yeah, it is so interesting. It is so interesting. I want to watch the web series for sure. I want to see what's going on. But yeah, the backrooms themselves though, like such an interesting concept in terms of like it's so strange yet so familiar. Like nostalgic but creepy. And he was only 20 years old. Yeah. He was only 20 years old. Like, it's so cool. It's so freaking cool. Such a cool idea and like executed so well. Yeah, it is definitely my favorite, one of my favorite movies of this year. I still really love Iron Lung. I think that one takes the cake. But like I'm loving like these psychological thrillers because really like Iron Lung is also like a psychological like kind of thriller in some regards as well, which is also something that's really fun. But I love all of these films that just make you think about like the perception of reality and what like kind of delves into the human psyche. Like, why do we continue? What is hope? You know, what is this belief that we can make things change despite impossible odds? You know, like being in the back rooms, like you're lost in this endless cycle. And you're trying to find your way back or try to find your way back to a safe space. But like in doing so, you're just returning yourself back to the same cycles that put you into that room in the first place. You know, and then in Iron Lung, how do you find hope in an impossible situation where everything that could go wrong has gone wrong? You know, you're trapped, you know. And even if you did leave that place that you're trapped in, you're still in a world that is completely devoid of human life. You know, you're completely out of a world that has any hope. Nobody else does. There's very few left. There's very little. And yet you still keep on trucking on in the hopes that maybe there's hope for the people, you know? And then also accepting that maybe you are doomed, but even then, you could give others hope and use the last bit of your own life that you have left to give that hope to others. And that it is bigger than you sometimes. And sometimes you have to let go of your selfish desires to be able to get something done so that other people can have hopes and dreams. And maybe even attain those hopes and dreams. And that's so good. That's why I love it so much. That's why like this year has been a great year for like indie films and just I feel like film in general, like it's getting a lot better. I mean, I'm still into comic book stories like Brand New Day. I'm so excited for Spider-Man Brand New Day. It looks so freaking good. Ah, I'm so excited for it. I'm so freaking excited for Brand New Day. I cannot wait. My boy Peter's miserable. His life sucks. We're being fed so well. But yeah, no, it has been so cool to like have all these really cool films being made by people just like on YouTube, people that are like around my age, people that are younger than me, you know? Like I say, like people, like I've had people like, oh man, what am I doing with my life? This guy, Kane Parsons, can't even legally drink yet. And he made like one of the best movies of the year. Okay, let's get past this. I'm gonna concentrate here. Oh, okay, we got it. Yeah, I'm also glad that they're doing a lot more practical stuff with Spider-Man. Like, the suit looks amazing. The fact that they're doing like they're having the actors like swing like IRL. Like, obviously there's probably going to be a lot of CGI, of course. But like, I feel like a blend of both is really what it needs. Ah, come on. It's like I have to wait. And then I wait and then it just doesn't work. Yeah, like, what the heck is that? I feel like the timing is just so freaking particular. Okay. I lost a lot of time, but it's okay. Okay. Oh my god, I hate this one. Okay, we did it. Okay. Let's get going. Let's get moving. Okay. I have no idea what the right way is, but yeah. Oh god, I don't have a lot of time. Can I get this expert completion? Wait, I actually have a lot of time. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, we gotta lock in. Okay, I got a minute, 20 seconds. Okay. It's fine. Okay. Beautiful. No! Dang it! Ah! The heck? Okay. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Ah! Dang it. Okay, I fell at the wrong spot and that screwed me up. Oh, this one is actually super difficult. Holy crap. No! What the heck? Okay. Concentrate. Okay. No, I went too far. Dang it. Yeah, it's the dream's dead. Dang it. I got so close too. I got so freaking close. Yeah, we got ads starting in a minute, so we're going to pause. We're going to pause and take a little break to just yap. I had another hat. Where do I find my other hats? Yeah, we have ads. The video I sent later. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I am very very, very, very happy with like the movies I've watched this year. I haven't watched very much movies. I've probably seen Iron Lung and Backrooms, and that's it. So I've only watched good movies. But yeah, I've been enjoying everything. I've been enjoying a lot of things. But yeah, I definitely want to see it again. Apparently, July 3rd, they're going to have like a little extended edition in theaters with like 15 minutes extra footage. So it's like, heck yeah, I have an excuse to watch the movie again. I have an excuse to watch it again, which is very fun. I'm very excited for that. Very, 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 very excited for that. I have beef with Travago. Oh, look, that's Grazi. Thank you for the hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I love storytelling. I love storytelling. Like that's like one of my favorite things is storytelling. So and like that's why I use Minecraft as a medium because I really enjoy doing it. In any way, you know? And like there's so many ways to do it. Like Kane Parsons, like what he did was like, you know, was awesome. Like he did these little web series. He learned like Blender and stuff and everything and did this found footage stuff and it evolved into making a movie. But yeah, like stuff like that is just so fun to do. Like that's why I enjoy making like the lore in Minecraft because it's fulfilling to me. Because to me, for me, Minecraft is a storytelling medium, you know? And I use my characters, my MIGs to tell a bunch of different stories, and having the clone concept is a very freeing thing because then I could just take it anywhere, have them connect together and make them connect in different ways, you know? Like that's what I want to evolve with the next like big crossover project that I'm going to do is I want to like make each MIG much more distinct because I want to create interesting dynamics for the characters when they do meet up. Hi, I'm here. Welcome on in Angle Reactor. We're just doing some parkour. We just finished the vacation home and I decided to do some parkour because I want to get at least one more expert completion. I want to get at least one more expert completion. And we got really close. Got super close. I screwed up and got nervous. Yeah, I have a VOD to watch. Yes. Speaking of which, I've got to upload all the VODs to... I have them uploaded to YouTube. I got to publicize the VODs on YouTube. I'm like months behind at this point. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Any doke in the vacation home? Yes. I've got it on the roof and all the furniture is made of doke. Oh, come on. Yay, yes. Okay. Dokmig will now fifth for life. Yep. Ah, come on! No! Dang it, this run was going so well, too. Okay, yeah, we'll be a little behind. Hopefully we don't screw up anywhere else. Okay. Lock in, lock in. Oh, come on! No! God, I hate this part so much because it's like, if I... Yeah, you don't do it right, you just die. See, and then I overshot it. I don't understand. I don't understand how to do that one consistently because I feel like I jump a little too early and then I don't make it. I jump a little too late and then I just like fly right over. Completely missed my target. Not fun. Not a big fan. Not a big fan of that. Not a big fan of that. But yeah, Lunar Phase. Yeah, that is going to be streamed and having a video because it is going to be Cowboy Meg's origin story. I'm very excited to give y'all more of Cowboy Meg. All I'm saying is that we're going to be talking in an accent for like a year. So I'm going to be Cowboy Meg like this. So y'all better get used to it because I'm going to have to. Because I'm going to have to learn how to talk like this for like hours on end and just talking to random people and improvising rather than, you know, like all being a script. Because the script's easy. Like, that's nothing. To announce that we now have a winter storm What? A winter storm warning? Gotta love this area of the United States of the United States of America. Well, I was about to say United States of something else, but I'm gonna retract. That just yeah. Winter warning followed immediately by a heat wave. Come on. The United States of California, totally, yeah. I don't know why I said that. Extreme heat will have extreme cold in tandem, yeah. At night here, it goes down to like 40s, and then during the day, it's like 70s, 80s. It's super weird. Oh yeah, and also it'll be like super hot and you're wearing like a tank top and shorts and stuff, and then the clouds will roll on in and it just starts raining. Gotta love that. My desert. Yep. It's so weird here. It's so weird, but like at the same time, it's like it's fun and interesting. At least the weather's interesting. You know, at least you could talk about the weather and feel like there's actually stuff to talk about. Back home in California where I was, it's like, oh, there's fog again. Oh, great. Oh, it's summer. It's sunny. Like, yeah, it's like. Weather talk is like, okay, whatever. But here, weather talk is like, oh yeah, so the wind knocked me over. Oh yeah, it snowed. It snowed, and then rained, and then cleared up, and got sunny, and then rained again. Oh yeah, we got another tornado warning. That I definitely live in California. Also, Mega are definitely neighbors. You wouldn't say Megan, you would say stole us, but like, yeah. Because you wouldn't want to be near me. Stinky, stinky Meg. That's what you would say. I will stand by that I am the least stinky person ever. They say I'm they say I'm the least stinkiest ever. People tell me that I'm the least stinkiest ever. Yeah, there's always tornado warnings too, because the wind picks up like crazy, but like there never actually is tornadoes. There's just the threat of them forming, and even if they do like slightly form, they just kind of like fizzle out before they can become real problems. But the wind does pick up like one. Like the wind gets crazy. Like a couple days ago, there was a thunderstorm, and like the clouds rolled in. Like, it was sunny, but there were, like, clouds in the distance that you could tell were storm clouds. And, like, as soon as the clouds started to go overhead, the wind picked up like crazy. Oh, wait a minute. I'm gonna have to restart, but, like... That's a shortcut right there. Can I make that? Oh, okay, I can make that. Okay. We're going to need to see if we can make that 100% of the time. Paid no mind to tomato warnings. Tornado warnings. Stuff like mountains, yeah. Well, I kind of live like kind of on a plateau that's like surrounded by mountains, but it's kind of like a larger, like, it's like kind of a hill, but like a lot flatter than some places in the area. So like it has a higher likelihood compared to other places for tornadoes to form. Not that they ever do, just there is a higher chance. Doxing yourself? Is that really doxing myself? Is there not a lot of like slightly flatter areas than others in the or are you just messing with me? Tomato warnings. Oh, dang it. Oh, yes. Okay, I made it. Okay, yeah, that saves a decent amount of time, actually. Holy crap. I should be doing that more. Ah, I missed. Collect enough small things it can be. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, guys, I live in Kansas. I'm just kidding. Even the weather? I guess. People be freaks. People are freaks. Nah, I plan on at some point moving out of this town either way. So soon. My options are like the next town over, someplace in Colorado, or I'll move halfway across the country again, either west or east. Maybe like either I move back to California or I move further east because a bunch of people live further east. Or there's more of a confirmation one, though, if that makes sense. Yeah, I guess that's fair. down the area. It's cheaper where you're at, not gonna lie. Yeah, it's cheaper. But there's not as many people here now. But yeah. Well, I mean, there's not a tornado warning now. I'm just saying that sometimes we get them and it's like, okay, that's interesting. Aw, dang it. Okay, I mistimed that. I definitely mistimed that. I was expecting a platform to be there by the time my feet landed there, but yeah. Spots in Colorado have nothing there to do. Yeah, that's fair. I will say though, I like as much as it is kind of annoying that there are certain things that are just really, really far away. Like I have to drive for like an hour to get to the place that I want to go. I do like taking the drives, you know. I do like taking the drives. Ah, dang it. Okay, that timing is actually really hard to do. Okay, I have to be a little bit quicker about that. Can never live out west, but I really want to see Washington. That's fair. $87 right now. Yeah, I would probably never say my exact weather. I would just say we're going to hit like... Yeah, if you have enough other information, yeah. That's why, like, I say some things, but not, like, too much. We're gonna move out of this town because the town part of the town is a 10-minute drive, but I'm the only one with a car. No buses. Not too much, he says. I don't think I'm giving out too much. I guess it's just, I guess the thing is, I'm so used to like having so many places around me that narrowing down where I live is a lot more difficult. That maybe I'm giving more information than I should, but it's just, it's different because, you know. Oh man, okay, I'm mistiming that super hard. Southern blocks, I'm fairly confident in your city town. I feel like though that is just because of other information that other people have shared. Like certain people that we're not going to name. And I think you only know because just of other context clues that aren't my fault. Yeah. I will say, I would trust specifically you enough with that information, but I don't think a lot of other people are like, yeah. It's still a part of the country that like not a lot of people know about. Not yours, true, yeah. Certain other people revealed information that I was like, why did you say that? But like, well, we're not going to talk about that, but like, yeah. Part of that is that, but like, yeah. You have to be familiar with the area to actually narrow it down. Yeah. Your home address is blank, yeah. That's the thing, Kalen actually knows where I live. Hey, Kale, can you give me your address so I could show up to your house uninvited? I'm in the same parkour as you? Wait. Where are you? Are you in the middle? What are you doing over here? Wait, how? Yeah, okay, so there's like an invisible wall there. What the heck? Oh, well. I started, yeah. Though, again, I figured out other people's cities with less information. Yeah. It's Kale. Kale lives in Brooklyn, by the way. Born and raised, if anyone cares. Yup, trust. Yep. He was definitely born and raised in Brooklyn. Zoran Mamdani is his mayor. But though, actually, I think Zoran Mamdani is actually all our mayors. Go Knicks. Yeah, go Knicks. It's not about the money, Spider-Man. It's about the Knicks, baby. Love the Knicks. Oh, yeah, baby. Get a three-pointer, yeah. Dunk on him. That's my mayor. Doesn't live in New York. This is true. Yep. The ham from Brooklyn. Real. Not fake. Ah, dang it. I screwed up that jump. But yeah, no, I don't know. It's one of those things that, like, I guess maybe I do give it a little bit more information than I should. But even then, I think it's generic enough, and only if you really, really know the area is kind of like, okay, yeah, I think I know what that place is. Hashtag our mayor. Yep. Honestly, you're fine. Yeah. But yeah. But it is different. Like you have to be kind of a little bit more careful in some places, like where I am. Versus like where I used to live. I could say so much and you wouldn't be able to narrow down at all where I lived. And even if you got the town right, it's still a lot more difficult than if like than some other places to kind of like figure out. Okay, I'm so happy I got that one done. That one's so annoying to do. Really weird freaks are local, yeah. But yeah. Yeah, I'm super excited though. I will say this. Like, I'm close enough to Colorado that like I can get to Denver in a at least decently reasonable amount of time. It's still like a long drive, like compared to some other places. Like, I wouldn't say long drive. I mean, 2 hours is like a decent drive. You know, it's a decent drive. It's not one that you can take every day. Or that you should take every day, because that would be insane. But like, I'm very excited because in October, one of my favorite bands, Snarky Puppy, is coming to Denver. So yeah, I'm definitely going to that because I really like seeing them live. Dang it. I took too long to jump there. Which is that's a thing too, because like that is like a rare occasion for like a band that I want to see live to actually come to like my area. Like 1.5 hours, maybe like multiple times a week. Oh, come on. Well, 1 hour is not nearly as bad as like 2.5 hours. Well, it's not exactly 2.5 hours. I don't know how long it is, but it's definitely a drive that is long, like 2.5 to like 3 hours. Maybe I shouldn't say that. That kind of narrows things down a little bit more. Dang it. I should really shut up. I should just shut up. I should just shut up. Let's change the topic. Oh my god. I'm going to dox myself because I'm stupid. I'm gonna need to go to witness protection. Yeah, it does. Yeah. Yeah. I should shut up now. Saying the wrong time though, don't worry. Maybe I am. Yay! Due to my own stupidity, I didn't accidentally get myself doxxed. But yeah, moving on. All right. We're going to a different topic now. I'm scared. I'm in danger. Shinuko live? Shinuko is live? Dang, now I have a tough choice to make. Do I send the raid over to my brother or do I send it over to Shinuko? Leaving early for Shinuko? Ah, okay. That's fair. Shinuko stealing my mods? Dang. Fair enough, I guess. I just want to get this expert completion. I think that's all I want to do. I want to get this expert completion and get the heck out of here. No! Why? God, what do you mean? That was like the easiest jump. How did I fail that? How did I fail that? Like, how do I do these complicated jumps and then just that happens? How do I do such complicated things and fail at the easy bit? Oh my god, I don't understand this one. This feels like... Okay, we made it. Okay, we made it. Okay, we made it. Okay, okay. Oh, come on! I freaking mistimed the jump. Ah! Come on! No! Oh, it's always at these easy bits, too, that I'm just, like, completely freaking... Okay, there we go. Oh, God, I forgot about this one. I hate this one so much. Here. Okay, okay. No! Oh my god! Okay, it's done. Ah, God! I get stressed out and then it just completely... Ah, come on. I'm like so close. It's just these little things like that freaking glass parkour, man. Cause it's like you can't like hug a wall or anything. Cause if you try to hug the wall, you just fall off. And of course. No. Okay. How will you get MCC drafted now? I know, right? How will I? How will I get MCC drafted? Okay. We're good. We're good. It didn't bump my head. Concentrated. To get drafted, I will be requesting the time off to come mod. Yeah, I would love to be part of MCC. That would be a lot of fun. God, no. No! And then I fail multiple times because I get stressed out. No! No! God, I hate this part so much because, like, if you don't get it perfect, you just get screwed. Ah! I'm so close. I'm so close. It's so freaking far, man. It's so annoying. You kidding me? I pressed the jump button. What do you mean? I pressed the jump button. Come on. I have to have like so much trust in the platform to come at the right time. Care about MCC much, but I'm loyal. Oh, come on. There's no way. What the fudge? What the fudge, man? Why is that suddenly not working anymore? Come on. Please, please give me a break. Oh my God. I hate when I get invested in these because then I just get frustrated and then I just don't, I just don't, but I don't want to stop. I'm addicted to succeeding. I'm addicted to success. I'm also addicted to pain. I could feel I jumped too early there. Fudge. I might have to just go, I might have to just go back to the safer route because, like, I can't get that consistent enough for it to be worth my time because then I just have to restart again because I fail it multiple times. That's with the idea of winning. I just want it because, like, I know I can do it. I know I'm capable. I need to prove to myself I'm capable. I need that itch in my brain to be scratched where I can see the expert completion. on, please. Work. Unrelated, but I finally started watching some Unstable Universe recently. What is Unstable Universe? What's that? Scripted SMP? Ooh. Oh, speaking of speaking of that, I did some voice lines for an upcoming SMP that a couple people that I know are in. I'm not in it because I'm busy with the lunar phase when this is happening, among other things. But I did some voice acting for a character in an upcoming SMP called Cryptids. I'm not sure if I'm, but yeah, I'm very excited to see that, to see what's going on there. I just did voice lines of a character. Has a lot of lifesteal people. They have guests and stuff. It's a hardcore server, yes. But yeah, there's I guess there's some NPC characters, and I voice one of the NPC characters. I think you'll be able to figure out who I am. I'm gonna leave the character I'm playing a surprise though. Nexus Doodles, yeah. But like, I'm very excited. I was very happy with how I did the character, because it's a little different from like other characters I've played. It's also given me time to work on my voice acting chops. You're pretty distinct. Thank you. Thank you. You know, the jump button and working would be like a dream come true. This is a compliment. Yeah, I guess I am pretty distinct because like I have a decent range. Because I'm like more in the upper register a lot. Like it's, I don't even know what I would describe my voice. My voice doesn't feel like a voice that I restarted there because my brain just didn't like where I was. Watch Gino going, I know this guy. Yeah, I guess I'm very happy my voice is distinct. I swear, there's a lot of people who just sound like other people sometimes. And I'm like, I don't know who that is. Like, I've done a lot of work to make my voice distinct just because I feel like so many people sound the same sometimes. And there's people who have very distinct voices. I feel like SBK has a lot of distinct people. Nobody, like, no two-person sounds the same. Everybody's got their own distinct voice. Like, you hear Pi Pi talking, and that is Pi Pi. But yeah, it's not about like your like I think a lot of people have like voices that are like can have voices that just sound the same as other people, like by default, but it's something that like anybody can train their voices to sound super distinct and like different from other people. But like some people just have distinct voices like from the get-go, because maybe their timbre is somewhat different by default. They can hit a certain register that other people can't. They might have just by default have like a decent amount of range. Some people train their range to go a lot further, you know, all that stuff. Okay, we did that one. there's bonus for like different altars in my head, which apparently we talk different, which is funny. Huh. How's it going, Teddy? Welcome on in. Oh, no. Okay. Come on, dude. Ugh. Okay. Sorry, guys. I've got to lock in. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Oh, Kale. You're here. Okay, we did it. Oh, dang it. Yeah, this one's so much harder. Okay, we did it. Okay. No, God, I go too far. Dang it. No, and then I don't jump. Oh my God. Okay. I think I see how I'm supposed to do it. Ah, dang it. Okay. Okay. I did it. Expert completion, baby! Woo! Yeah! Woo! Okay. Woo! Someone clip it. Someone clip it. Oh. I feel accomplished now. That one was so tough. Yeah. That's the third expert completion I did. I did another expert completion last night. I was just kind of chilling out. Actually, was it last night? It was probably the night before. I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Time is timey-wimey. But yeah, 3 expert completions. I'm good at parkour, guys. You heard it here. Now imagine if I had a full month because these are gonna reset soon. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the stream today. It was a nice, decent stream. We got a vacation home done and we got an expert completion done. So yeah, I'm gonna head out of here. We're gonna go send a raid. If Shinuko is live, I think we'll go send a raid over to Shinuko. But yeah. Thank you guys all for coming by to the stream today. I'm sorry, Teddy. I know you I know you guys all just got here. But yeah, I'm gonna head out. So yeah, we're gonna go raid Shinuko. So yeah, if you're subscribed, use this raid message here. If you are not subscribed, that's okay. Just use this raid message here, and we're gonna send y'all over to Shinuko, who's playing Deltarune Chapter 1. So yeah, I'd like to thank you guys all for coming by today. It has been a fantastic stream, and I will see you all in the next stream. Bye-bye!